goes through.
All the best.
Okay, guys, welcome back to Jay Strategies, where we bring you the latest and greatest crypto news and much, much more. We're gonna hop into CMC and we're gonna do the rundown for today's market, and then we are going to hop into the charts and we're just going to talk about a few things real quick in the market, and we'll do our little shout outs and we'll rock out. We had some fun. We're live over on Telegram too at the same time, which is awesome. Have a lot of fun with these guys. They're chilling over there in Miku chat live on Telegram. Had some contests, had some fun. Everybody's been rocking. So mad love and respect to you guys. And we can hit it. Okay, so let me just go ahead, get this set up. Everybody's over there. Okay. CMC, Coin Market Cap. We're going to use CMC today. Tomorrow we'll use CoinGecko. But here we go. I know you guys love this. Today's cryptocurrency, overall cryptocurrency market cap is 942 billion, close to that 1 trillion. 24-hour volume is at 70 billion. Bitcoin dominance is 39.5. Ethereum dominance is 17.3. Bitcoin price right now is at 19,495, so it's at that hole in half number, 19.5. We're going to watch that and hop into that chart. 24 hours down 0.4. Okay. 7-day up 1%. Ethereum at 1,337 right now, down about 1%, and you can see everything. Wow, that's interesting. Look at that. Pretty much flat. Okay. Then we have the US Tether. Look at that. 67 billion market cap, 52 billion in volume. So we always see that moving in. USD coin, it was at that 50 bill. So you can see it's down actually a couple bill in volume. And so that means that people are using that stablecoin to buy in somewhere. So when Bitcoin was tapping those 18K levels, there was a lot of volume on the blockchain. A lot of whale wallets are accumulating, and a lot of massive transactions are being pulled off of the exchanges and sent into cold wallets. So we're going to watch the positive and negative delta. All right. I may even pull up the book map and show you guys. It depends on how we go from here. Okay, BNB at 283. BNB is actually bullish for the week, up 3%, 45 billion market cap, which is actually nice since it's sitting at the 45 bill. Easy way. I'm going to see BNB up over that 50 bill market cap, and once Bitcoin hits on the daily above that 50 EMA, you're going to see BNB on the move. Okay. You see 4 billion in volume for the USD coin. So I do the research and find out on the blockchain where are these buys going and what's happening. So you have to actually see, like on CryptoQuant and stuff like that, you can see where liquidity is moving and how it's moving, and also on the book map. XRP actually went bullish, which was awesome. XRP is at 47 cents right now. We sat at 30 for so long, and I talked to you guys about it all the time, and I saw the fundamentals rocking in, and we DCA'd all the way from that 30-cent mark. We're up now. Even in today, we pulled back a little bit. People got their shorts off. Okay, that squeezed it, and we pumped back up 8.8%. So that's awesome. And that's happening because there was news, okay, that some papers were filed in court for them to make the judgment on the case, and they're pushing for it to end. Is it a security? That's what we want to know, and we are getting closer to those levels. I believe in it. I believe in bullish BNB and XRP, loving the holdings, and you can definitely see that, hey, will XRP come back up into the BNB market cap levels? Well, BNB is linked up with a lot of big major companies, and they're going to be doing a lot of things as far as payment processing. We are still on old banking systems where you got to sit, You got to wait for the transfer. You got to wait a few days to get your money. Okay, using blockchain technology, they're going to be able to do instant transfers, over the border transfers without a problem, and be able to handle mass quantity. Look at that, just hit that 48. Okay, Binance. Now the Binance BUSD made itself up in the charts, and that happened quickly. Look at that, 21 billion. I was talking about it when it was at 10 billion, and I said, look, a lot of people are going to start using BUSD, so that way they can pair it with BNB. And that's exactly what they're doing. Look at that, the volume, 6.8 billion volume today, and that is coming into people buying BNB because BNB is pumping, which is awesome. 21 billion. Okay, so it's actually up from when we saw it 19, and then we hit that 20, and I was like, wow, it's definitely going to be good usage. So you could definitely see the levels right now. When you look at the 24-hour and the shorter ones, if you see them up a little bit, you know that means money's flowing. You know, it's being, you know, money's flowing. Cardano at the 43. Okay, so for the weekly it was down 5.4, and I'm gonna start watching this chart again, so that way I can watch on the daily for my buy trigger, because I'm gonna get back into Cardano. If you've been following me for a long time, you know that we ended up getting out of Cardano at one point, and you know, taking the profits, and worked out pretty well, rocking out. Solano, look at this, Solano at 34, 24-hour 1.8. Okay, and the thing about Solano is the blockchain. Okay, people were knocking it because it had a lot of problems, but this is the thing: when you have issues with something, and it actually makes you stronger, because you can see what the issues are, and then you can fix them and make them stronger and better. So when all those things were happening, they knew exactly what to do to fix them to make it stronger. So that's definitely spreading, and I got a feeling that Solano is going to be in the runnings for one of the main use cases, and one of the main tokens that people can actually draw contracts on. Dogecoin at 6 cents. Okay, and you can see that Dogecoin right now down 1%, but up 1.9 on the weekly. All right, Polymatic. Okay, and that actually right now is a 6.6 bill market cap. Okay, it's at 76 cents. It's up 1.2%, and then we got number 14 Shiba Inu sitting at that 6 bill market cap, and the volume's actually been low. But you know those Ethereum whales, they love the Shiba Inu. So that's something that I'm going to watch on the charts. And then just Avalanche too, okay, because at one point we were heavy into Avalanche, so I'm just trying to see where it's bouncing on a bottom, and watching the charts. We got Avalanche is at 17.28, and 24 hours down 0.45. Okay, so then we can hop on over here, the stock market today. This is on a 5-minute chart. Started off, pulled down, came back to the 50 EMA, and then it rode below it. Okay, and then right towards the close, it actually popped itself back up above that. All right, we'll go into the 1 hour so we can see how that looked. You see that right before close, we had a big pull up. All right, which that's what I was saying in the market for a big move for Bitcoin. Right now, Bitcoin's at 19.5. The DXY was actually really overextended, and it pulled down a bit, which that is actually good for Bitcoin and like other assets, because then that's people moving money around. You can see gold right here. Okay, so that's gold on the daily. Gold on the daily pulled back, but people started to move back into the gold. Okay, U.S. 10-year bonds, you know, they were on the move, and they pulled back a bit, which was actually beneficial for the overall cryptocurrency market. All right, so don't forget to stop by J Strategies, where we rock out, where I drop all of the latest and greatest. I drop meme coins, I drop news, I drop all of our videos. Rock out, hit those channels, hit those likes, show me that love, guys. There's always something rocking for you to be out here with us. All right, so we are into the charts, and then also let's go over here into Cointelegraph, and let's go ahead and see what's pumping in the Cointelegraph. Okay, Alright, I just want to go ahead and see the news and see what's happening in here. And I'll pull up different stuff for you guys to be able to see that in the actual news feed. I'm also live talking and chatting. On Telegram. Okay, let me see something here. Rocking. How are we rocking over here? Okay, let me see. Alright, let me catch this. Catch that on a, huh. Okay. Alright. Alright, alright, alright. Okay. I'm just dropping some of these things for our peeps so we can rock out and I can get them in and talk. You guys can go back, you know, a few seconds into the video if you want to, you know, hear how it started off and how we are rocking. So we got our, okay, so we're looking here into the news. Let me go over here and see what we have as far as Bitcoin. Bitcoin pro traders, okay, don't expect Bitcoin to break and hold 20K anytime soon. Bears have controlled the price by forcing daily crosses below 25K. So yeah, that's actually okay. So let's go here. We're on the daily. Let me go ahead and pop the RSI. Is okay. So the RSI was looking good, and this is on the daily. All right. We want to head back up to the 50 EMA. Actually, when we pulled up above that 50 EMA right there, it was actually a good time that we did pull up above it. Okay, so we have the Bitcoin chart. Okay, alright, so yeah, so they were talking about the daily on the Bitcoin. Alright. U.S. Treasury yields are soaring, but what does that mean for markets in crypto? And then they're talking slips under 19K, crypto funding. Okay, pro traders to expect. Okay, let's go over here. Okay, and we can pop right here. Bears have controlled the price for so long. So what would you think when it comes to something like that? Bears have controlled the price for so long? Yes, because as soon as we ended up coming down below those moving averages, okay, on the daily, that's when it really hit us. Let me go ahead and just pull this so we can see. So when we crossed here, this is the whole time when the UST collapsed and all that. You guys already know about that. Okay, and once we came into this territory, we pulled below. Okay, and that's when we had that high in November. So we pulled below the 50 on the daily, and then we hit the 200. We couldn't hold that support, and then we went right for that 800. Then we bounced off the 800, okay, and we kept going into this wedge pattern that we were falling into. And because of that wedge pattern, we pulled up, and then we had a complete fail, fall down, came below the 50, pulled below the 800. Then we couldn't make it. We were about to make it back to the 50, but then we pulled down again, okay? Then we had the cross, All right. And then we started to see some good days. We started to see some good times pulling above this 50 EMA, but that has been something that has been a big resistance for us, that 50 EMA. So in my book, what I'm saying on the daily, once we make it back up above that 50 EMA right here, right now it's at 20.5 actually, the 50 EMA. So if we can make it above that, close some candles, you know, and then retest and come that area, that would be awesome. And then the next move we want to see is, you see this white line, the 200, we want to see that cross back above the 800. So that's definitely something that you would be looking for as far as Bitcoin. On the 4 hour, okay, let me just spread this out because this has some of the indicators. You can use this indicator, it's Trader's Reality. And pretty much it shows, you know, all, it's like a lot of market makers use it and stuff like that. So you can see that when we had that dip and we pulled below the 50 right here, we never really made it back above the 50, okay? And then all of a sudden we had this big green vector candle. So that was like a warning zone, a warning, you know, for me, because I'm sitting here and I'm like, okay, well, is this going to stay? Because we were at the, you know, we were at a higher moving averages, but we were, you know, further away from where we should be. Then there was a big sale in the market, and we pulled back below, okay, and we tested the areas of the 18.5K zone. And you know that they do the whole in half, because look where it is right now. It's at 19.5, 18.5. So 18.5 was a target that I was like, okay, we could be sitting and we could see that target. Now, if you see this right here, okay, 18.1, all right, and that's last week low. So we don't want to see any candles coming back below that. But we're above the 50 EMA on the 4 hour, which is good. And that's something that we want to see. On the 1 hour right here, we are battling to pull ourselves up above the 50 EMA, but we did. So we closed the candle above it. And what I want to see is, are we going to come up and tap these M3 zones above 19.5, okay, and hit, you know, yesterday high, okay, and the M4 pivot zone is at the 20K.2. So we can see a, you know, a move like that. But we have this vector candle, okay, which is at the 19K even, which is the M2 zone. So if we do fall below the daily open, and then we fall below the moving average, they could come back and recover this vector candle. All right, so keep that in mind. That is a few things to you know, keep in mind. All right, like I said, on the 1 hour, I really don't buy when we're above the 50 EMAs. The best times to buy is when we drop below these 50 EMAs. Okay, so that is something that it would be, you know, advice that I would give to you guys on the market here. Okay, we have Ethereum sitting right here. Okay, and you can see that on the 1 hour we're right above, and the 200 EMA is right there. I want to see if it's gonna either stay above the daily open or if it's gonna fall below. If we fall below, we will hit this. The 1328, and then also be in mind that we can come back and recover the vector back down to 1,288. Okay, so that's on that shorter time frame for Ethereum. BNB is one of the bullish ones right now, and you can see on the 1 hour, after we had that dip and we pulled back above the 50, we retested the 50, okay, and now we're back above the daily high. All right, so what I see here is, and then on the 4 hour we're above the 200 EMA, and we are also above the 50 EMA. So those are two things that are bullish for BNB. So on the 4 hour, I want to see this 50 come back up and cross back over the 200 EMA. That definitely would be something that I would want to see in the overall market. So, okay. Yeah, I'm Just checking you guys out. Shout outs from from Telegram. Okay. And then BNB, XRP, look at this, XRP, look at that major pump right there. We hit it, and that's on the 4-hour candle. Let's go to 1 hour real quick. XRP is extremely bullish right now. It's way above the psychological high, and we're pulling up into this zone, so there must have been some really good news for XRP. You can see that XRP has been pulling around, let's see. Yeah, it actually has hit its zone, okay? And XRP has, you see the blue vector, okay? So we popped above it, but just remember that, you know, since we have such a high, long vector, it can come back and recover some of that, you know? Set in the psychological range, psychological high, psychological low, you sit right there. You see we're sitting right in between those ranges. Are we going to extend and go any further? Okay, so we can actually see we are about a half hour into this hour candle. Okay, you can see that there's a lot of volume that's been coming in that candle. So if you can expect, you know, we're all the way at the M5. Okay, so we are extended all the way up to the M5. So basically, what I want to see is, hold on, in a second we're going to go down to a smaller time frame, so that way I can show you guys a few things in here. Yeah, we'll go down to a smaller time frame because I want to see, because that could be a perfect opportunity just for a you know, a quick scalp trade. Even though I'm mad bullish on XRP, I've been watching that and I was like, all right, let me DCA when we pulled below in the New York session today, and that definitely was bullish. So when the market closed, it looks like XRP pumped. So that's definitely actually pretty cool. I enjoy watching XRP. That's something that I do enjoy watching. I enjoy watching XRP because it is one of the tokens that I've been holding and watching for a long time now. So let me go into some different areas here. Alright, so let's go down to a 30-minute on XRP. Okay, and you can see that we have definitely, wow, that's insane. So when the market closed at 43, we popped up and we're hitting that 50 cents right there. That is the mark. Okay, let me go all the way down to the smaller time frame and see. Look at this. That's the 50 EMA. We are so far from it. We don't want to come back to it. We want the 50 EMA to come back to us. That's pretty much how we would want to see that, you know, how we would want to see that play out. We would want to see the 50 EMA come back to us. Okay. And then Bitcoin, okay. And then let's go. Yeah, I'm really interested in that. That's why I'm like watching that like a hawk. I'm like, what is going on? All right, but we'll go to Doge real quick. All right. So on the 1 hour, Doge seems to be hitting that 50 EMA, okay? And that seems to be a resistance point for it. You know, it keeps hitting that 50 EMA. So if I'm watching the 1 hour time frame, I would want to see it come above that 50 EMA and ride it. So this is on a shorter time scale. And let's look at Solana. Look, on the 1 hour, after that pullback, you know, you see after the, you know, Bitcoin dipped, everything pretty much dipped. We pulled below, so we came back above the 200 and the 50. So the 50 crossed, you know, back above, and it's above the 200. And we are right now right around the psychological high of the 34, you know, zone. So we would want to see either a retest and continuation, because you see how it hit right here and it continued to the upside. Well, that's what you would want to see in in that. Let's go ahead and go to the 4 hour on Solana. And let's see what we got going on here. So we have, okay, so it does have a little bit of a higher low, 29, and then we hit 31, and then we hit 32, and the daily open is pretty much right at the 50 EMA. So that's pretty much right where we're at right now. Okay, let's go ahead. Big shout out to Miku. Mad love to you guys, hitting it. We did some fun today over in the Telegram chat. You can always stop by and rock out with us, and you know. All right, back to the charts. You guys know you want to see the charts. Okay, Polygon Matic. Let's see. So on the 4 hour, it's above the 50 EMA. Okay. How about on the daily? On the daily, how are we looking? Okay, so this would be an area like right where we're sitting right here. So since we're up above this point, the 50 EMA on the daily is at that 80 cent, and we're at 75, so that's like 5 cents away. So if we do get up to that point, that would be awesome. I can see right here the bottom of this vector candle. That's where we're sitting right now. See this vector? So we came back and recovered that whole vector. SHIB on the daily. Okay, it's below its 50 EMA. Slowly coming up. Let's look at the 4 hour on SHIB and see what's happening. Okay. And yeah, SHIB needs to get back above its 50 EMA on this 4 hour. It is, you know, doing some slow action, but in my opinion, volume has been low. So that's where we're at. Cardano on the 4 hour. Okay, so this would be an accumulation zone for me. Let me see what it looks like on the daily for Cardano. Okay, so this last, okay, so that last hit at 24K is where we hit on a bottom. And let me go back. Let me go to the 1 hour and see how it's looking. Alright, I just want to see some, you know, more bullish. So right now I wouldn't feel too comfortable putting too much bags in. I want to see it start to flip back above its moving averages. Did you get a chance to? Okay, and alright, and let's go ahead here. Let's see. Okay, Bitcoin. Taking a look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin on the 1 hour. Still rocking. We want to look for differences in short term. So for the short term, okay. And I'm watching. All right, so 1 minute into this candlestick, and I know that we're up above that, which is pretty cool. So that's what I'm watching, and that's what I'm waiting for. We went through all the crypto coin market cap, cryptocurrencies, see how DEXs are doing. Let's see how the DEX exchanges are doing. Okay, so we went through all of that, the dexes, yeah, the different volume in here. So that's what we're looking for, and that's where we're sitting right now with all of our different moving averages, and we're rocking out. Mad love, mad respect to you guys. Don't forget to stop by. Don't forget to hit the Twitter. Don't forget to stop by the Telegram. Say what's up. Say what's good. And come by for some mad love. If any of you guys want to rock out, don't forget Jade Strategies, where we bring you the